sent an expedition. Freundlich led an expedition. It was the first time he had a chance since Russia. John Evershed, a British astronomer, was able to come from India. The Canadians sent an expedition, and 2 Australian expeditions went. Serious competition to Campbell. The British and Freundlich got clouded out. One of the Australians couldn't get any data. Their equipment was lousy. Poor Evershed from India had beautiful clear skies, but he had technical difficulties, so he got nothing.
Campbell, now in his 3rd expedition, is much better prepared. He gets perfect results.
And they showed, I think, 92 stars that the Einstein effect was not only there, but it behaved as Einstein predicted, very clearly, very unambiguously. This is one of the lenses which confirmed the theory of relativity. The light actually passed through this lens, actually fell on this plate. This stuff is way cool. I mean, this is the heart. Stars that could be seen around the eclipsed sun. Here, highlighted, showed just the deflection predicted by relativity.
They nailed it. Einstein was so right.
It is a proud personal achievement for Campbell and a landmark moment for science.
The Lick Party finally succeeds, gets extraordinarily good results, and resoundingly corroborates Eddington's 1919 results.
Now, who was the first person that Campbell sent a cable to with the result? Albert Einstein. He wanted Einstein to know, boy, did we vindicate you. Boy, did we show that Eddington was right, despite what all the scholars were saying. For Einstein, this was a tremendous triumph.
The Eclipse expedition gives us amazing proof of something that looks theoretical, and yet it's very much part of our lives.
They showed that space-time around the sun was curving.
It was a whole new way of thinking about how gravity works.
How strange is that? That's completely against our intuition. But it's what the data shows, and you cannot argue with the data. Nature agrees. Yes, Einstein, that's a beautiful theory. You're right.
Finally, 15 years after he first proposed his radical general theory of relativity, upending more than 2 centuries of scientific thought, Einstein is victorious and vindicated. Almost.
The Nobel Committee rejected him in 1919 and in 1920 and in 1921 because no one accepted the theory of relativity.
Einstein had promised the money from the prize as part of his divorce from Maleva and his support for his 2 sons.
Maleva has resigned to the divorce, living with the boys in Zurich, waiting for the money from the Nobel Prize to come her way. She's actually relying on it.
You know, it's not until 1922 that they finally announce his Nobel Prize. And one of the ironies, he never gets it for the theory of relativity.
Instead, Einstein receives it for the first of his Miracle Year paper, which describes the photoelectric effect. This work becomes the foundation for quantum mechanics and unlocks the secrets of the atom. To Einstein's former wife, Maleva, the prize means something more down to earth.
She gets the money and she ends up buying 3 apartment buildings in Zurich.
Maleva did not make a very good living from these investments, but she survived.
For Einstein's cousin Elsa, who has nursed him through the bad times and waited patiently for years, there is also a victory of sorts.
She has convinced Einstein to marry her. Great surprise. It was a strange marriage. Einstein had many lovers afterwards. He never felt that this was sort of a perfect way of life for him.
But she loved being Mrs. Einstein. She loved traveling with him. She loved the prestige and the glory that came from being his wife.
As the world recovers from a horrific war, it embraces a man with the obscure occupation of theoretical physicist and turns him into a global icon.
Here you have the end of the most destructive war in European memory.
Here this pacifist saint comes along with a wild halo of hair, piercing eyes, and people on all sides of the Atlantic, in Germany and in England and in America could all celebrate him as a man of peace, but also somebody whose science transcended the horrors of war.
That's where the emotional resonance